Hi, in this video we're going to show you how to reformat text in Microsoft Word. If you want to center the text on a page, simply select the text that you want to center, and then on the Home tab in the paragraph group, click the center. If you want to replace this text, again select the text that you want to replace, move or copy, and then right-click on the text and then select Cut. And then go to the place where you want to move the text to, right-click and select Paste. Okay, making text bold. First of all, select the text that you want to make bold and move your pointer to the mini toolbar above your selection and click the bold button image. There's also a shortcut there, Control B. You can click bold again to unbold the text that you selected. To change the text font size, select the text, move your pointer to the font size box, and click on the arrow there and then choose the size of the font that you want from the drop-down options. Underlining words, again select the text that you want to underline, and then on the home section there you've got the underline button, or you can simply press Control U, that can save some time. Okay, I'm now going to move just a few more things around here. I'll put this one in the center, grab this section here, and I'm going to cut this and move it underneath the rest of the text. This is again demonstrating how you can move things around. Okay, I'm going to put some indents in here. So I select the areas that I want to indent and then I click the Tab button. Again, selecting text to underline. And this is one not everyone knows, change to capitalization. So I'm selecting this text here. On the Home tab in the Font group, I can select an option there, uppercase, or whichever one you want. Okay, so now we're going to add some line numbers in here. You can see I've selected the text I want to be a list. Up in the numbering library buttons here, and I select whichever option I want. In this case, I want 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Again, different types of text here. I'm putting this in bold and underline. Down the bottom here, again, I'm bolding this text using the actual bold button. Again, you can use Control B if you want, which speeds that up. This time I'm using the italics, which is either the slanted I button up there, or you can use Control I to do this. Okay, spelling and grammar. I'm here in the spell check area now, and you'll see this automatically brings up errors, and you can simply select change to select the option that you want. Again, here we've even picked up a punctuation error with the apostrophe. You can also do it manually here, so this is a good idea to check the words yourself by reading them, because toe is actually a word, it's just out of context here, so that should be TWO, and you can do it as an individual word just like that, or you can just type over the top of it. And now you can see we have reformatted this document. Moving on now to the Windows instruction for you. This video is going to show you how to use a few features on Windows 7. Firstly, looking at these two areas here, the title bar and the toolbar. So it's just terminologies there. You'll see them up here on the title bar. I can move the window around by clicking and dragging that by the title bar. If I double click that, it expands to fill the screen. Okay, and you can double click again and it puts it back to where it was. Now to resize the window, as in make it smaller or bigger, you can see here I can drag it from the edge, right and left to make it bigger and smaller. Again, I can do the same thing from the bottom. And you can also do that by clicking and holding on the corner, as I'm doing here. Now, if I want to open an application, I move to whatever it is I want to open, double click. So I've got a notepad file here. And to close, simply the red X up the top right corner there. If I've got two applications open, so in this case I've got two text files open, I can switch between them by pressing Alt-Tab, or I can simply click on the window that I want to use. Now if I've got data in one document that I want to move to another, I simply select the text and either cut or copy as required. Again, we do that with a right click there. Open the document that you want to move it to, and then paste. And again, right click and select paste. Looking now at Windows Explorer, it's going to teach you some areas of creating new folders and things like that. Okay, so I've selected a drive here on the left, and I've right-clicked in a blank area, look for the new, and it'll open up another submenu, and I select new folder. As soon as it opens up, it'll allow you to rename the folder. If you miss that, you can just click on it once there and wait for the blue bar to appear there over the text, and you can rename it. Or right-click and rename. Now to copy a folder, same as text, so right click and press copy, and then you can select another location. In this case I'm using another drive, and I can right click and click paste, and then you can see our folders there, other name. You can see here I can cut a file with Control X, go back to the drive I want, and paste it in with Control V. So they're just shortcuts. That's Control X for cut and Control V for paste. Again, you don't need them. You can always use that right click. Now I'm just deleting this with the same right click, and I get that confirmation I've now deleted the file or folder. So you can do that with files or folders. There we go, and I've just hit the delete button on that one, and that deletes that. And finally, close the window, just the X button up the top right there. Alt F4 does exactly the same thing.